Hello. I'm trying to get this set up on my computer. 1 second. Hi. If you're watching live, go ahead and say hi. Hi. I'm trying to get this set up because it didn't work on my computer, so it's on my phone, but I want to be able to take questions too, so I'm trying to open it up on my computer. 1 second. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's open this. Hi, Gina. Hi, Silpa. Hi, Nikunj. Okay, I think I have this open. Let me see. Hey, Tom. All right, let me see if I can get this. Okay. I think I can get this. Okay. Hi, Veronica. Okay, so I guess I could get started here. I'm kind of looking at the comments here. So I'm doing this Facebook Live today. I have like crazy hair because I'd like to talk a little bit about the move to Discord. Okay, I had mentioned about 6 weeks ago or so that I was going to be shifting our Facebook group, Encore Music Makers, over to a more private and more secure community building like platform. And that platform that I discovered is something called Discord. Okay, for many of you, it's going to be a very small learning curve. Downloading a new app, signing up with your email, and just sort of getting your idea, working your way around this new community. But I chose it for a reason, because I have much more control over what is happening in our private piano community, right? Whereas something like a Facebook group, even if it's set to private, if I wanted to limit who could see videos of, say, your children, I couldn't necessarily do that within a private group. I'd have to create separate groups for that. So the beauty of a Discord community is one of those things that as a whole, the umbrella, I can have my Encore Music Makers, right? And I have a general information section with announcements, with talking about gear, talking about music links that you find cool, things like that. But within the class section, I can have all of my children's classes, all my children's class students in one channel is what they call it, okay? And that channel is only viewable if you have somebody in the children's class, okay? So that will keep, maybe prying eyes from other students or other families from watching videos of your children if you're concerned about that, right? I have a Prep Stars channel. So for my little tiny students, 4 to 6 years old, they have a private channel that's available for parents to upload videos so that I can review, okay? My adults and teens have a separate channel, okay? This separate channel allows the adult or teen student to feel much more comfortable sharing with their peers and their classmates, working on some similar songs. Maybe they have questions about theory, and sharing in an environment where it's just their cohort, right? It's not going to be flooded with children's videos and things like that. It's just going to be the adults or the teens, right? I also have a channel for my private students, okay? So those that are taking private lessons, whether my former in-person students here in the Houston area who are now virtual private, or those that have signed up for private lessons via Patreon, which I still have some spots available if some of you are looking for private lessons, they have their own separate channel because there's certain information that I like to communicate with just my private students, right? So that's the cool thing about like setting everything up on this Discord, right? It's one of those things that As a business owner and as a community builder in the music education realm, I want to make sure that I'm creating an environment that's conducive to learning, right? That's safe and secure for you and your families, and that's also free of distractions, right? So we know Facebook is full of distractions, right? So if you are having your child or you yourself are trying to focus on your piano class, focus on your learning, you've watched your YouTube videos, and then perhaps you hop onto Facebook to do your uploading of your video for me to review, we can get distracted, right? A lot of times the timeline within our private group can be very disorganized, right? So the Discord cuts all of the noise out and has us focused on exactly what it is that we are trying to accomplish, right? And that's you getting that one-on-one interaction with me, right? So I want to be able to see your student videos. I want to be able to provide you feedback. I want to give you theory help. That's the cool thing about having this Discord, right? And that's just one facet, right? Those of you who are brand new to Discord are going to have like a lot of fun exploring it because we have like some really interesting things in there, okay? I have a feature in Discord that it's called a voice channel. And I have the ability to go live in Discord. I'm setting up something called office hours, where perhaps I have a spare 30 minutes or so here, between homeschooling and running my house, that I can hop on and I can go live video. And I'll be in my office in Discord. And if you see that I'm online and in the office hours, you can hop on and you can be like, hey, Miss Sissy, I have a question. Can we turn to page 14 in the adults lesson book? I have a question about fermatas. Like you can hop in and do that, right? And that's the beauty of something like that, right? It's unannounced. You can just go in and get your question asked and then you can hop right back off. It's really, really convenient, right? So that's another really, really great feature. I also have the ability to use bots to help me organize and manage the Discord community, okay? So these are things like at the beginning of your sign up for Discord, I know some of you are already on there, there's a bot that asks you which class you would like to be joined, you would like to join. So you would send a message to this bot and ping, it hits our mod mail. And then Eddie, who is one of my friends and also an adult student, he is helping me admin this Discord. We get the notification and we can put you in your respective class, okay? Now, some people are in multiple classes. That's fine, right? So I have like private students that might also be in the adults and teens. I have families that are, the parent is in the adults and teens, and then they have a 6-year-old in Prep Stars. I will put you both in those channels, in those class channels. That's really cool, all right? And it's totally fine. There's no wrong way to really do this, right? So that's another really interesting thing, okay? Let's see, what else? Discord and calendar. Okay, so Discord also has something that I can integrate a Google Calendar. Okay, so all of my class schedule will be on a public Google Calendar, and you will have the ability to click the calendar, click the event, and it will RSVP and populate your own calendar. So maybe you're using Google Calendar, maybe you use iCal, some sort of calendar app. It will populate that when you RSVP. So I'm wanting to make sure that we're all on the same page as far as scheduling and convenience and all of these things are concerned. So I want to make sure it works for all of us, right? Yes. So that's another really good thing. I know that Facebook events are wonderful for sharing on your networks. But what I care about a little bit more than the sharing is my actual participants and my actual students being able to remember that they have piano a certain day, or remember that they have these assignments due, right? It's, as a teacher, I have to provide the tools for you to achieve your goals, right? So this is me providing you a tool that will help you remember that you've got certain assignments due and certain songs to turn in and reminders to practice and things like that, right? So it's very, very fun and very helpful for me. Discord is one of those types of community building platforms that if you really want to get the most out of it, you have to pay for it. Okay, so since we are a community building community that we upload a lot of things, a lot of media, videos, audio files, music, things like that. I needed to be able to provide you the upload capabilities to do that, right? So if you look at like your standard, 30-second video, since all of our phones nowadays are very high powered, then it's important for us to provide space and upload capabilities for you to upload your video very smoothly, right? So right now, right at this moment, I'm still working out my billing issue with Discord. It was something with like the iOS store or the App Store and then Discord themselves. There's like a disconnect there, so I had to do a few things behind the scenes, but I promise very soon, we're almost there to get those upload capabilities all the way up for the entire year. And it did cost me quite a bit of money. I'm doing this because I know that a lot of you have been searching for something safe and secure that has direct access to me as your teacher that's not on Facebook, right? Because a lot of your children are taking my classes, and I want to make sure it's safe. So that's the thing with the Discord. I know some of it's, the learning curve is kind of like, some people are not too happy about that. But I wouldn't have chosen this app or this platform for no reason, right? I am not a huge fan of Facebook, only because from the business side, it hasn't necessarily been as robust as what I need to really thrive as a business owner. Things like notifications coming many days later, me not getting messages from some of you students, videos not working, it crashing. Oh my gosh, it's like very frustrating, especially when now like 100% of my business is now virtual. So it makes it hard when free platforms such as Facebook, it's not necessarily free because we are the product, right? So you see all the ads, the targeted ads and things like that. It's because they're trying to get you to buy stuff. I want to cut through all that noise, right? So I forked the money over to purchase a community setting that was focused and that works for me as a business owner. So that's why we're moving to Discord. So any questions about Discord, please put them in the comments so that I can go through them. Again, I have my phone here on the side and I have my laptop here on on the other side, but that's okay. Make sure to comment because I'm reading live here. So once I get anything. Now, as far as the upcoming schedule is concerned, we have our holiday mini lesson tomorrow. We're going to be doing the Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. Now that song itself is about an intermediate level. So I wouldn't necessarily say that any of my beginners in their beginner classes right now would be the ideal student for this song. But those who perhaps have had a couple years of piano would be much more comfortable learning this piece, okay? I have several more of the 1 minute piano lessons coming up, so that's always fun. Those have been a really big hit, by the way. And if you've got any like suggestions for 1 minute piano lessons, let me know, because I have several. And I know on the Discord, we also have a channel called Song Ideas, so you can drop your suggestions in that channel and vote for the ones that you like. You know, like thumbs up and emojis and all kinds of cutesy stuff. So that's a really cool area to keep all of our song ideas in there. I had a student, actually a private student last night. He's really into this specific video game. I think it's called, what did he say it was called? I can't even remember. Something about pirates. Oh, he's gonna laugh at me. He's like, Mrs. You always forget the name of it. But some video game has a really cool song in it. And he wants to learn how to play that song. So I told him, absolutely, we will definitely learn this song, because we worked it out last night at the keyboard. And it seems like something that a lot of other young people that play video games might be interested in. So he's like, Mrs., you need to make a YouTube video about this one. So I was like, okay, well, we'll do that. So song ideas, drop them in the Discord channel that has song ideas, and we'll take a look at those, okay? Our schedule continues as far as our holiday stuff. We've got this Saturday, and then on Christmas Eve, I'm going to have a sort of like a surprise, but it's not really a surprise because I just told you. I'm going to teach Silent Night on Christmas Eve, and I think that will be really sweet. It's perfect for beginners, okay? Beginners, children's class, as well as the beginner adults. But I will be teaching Silent Night live here on Facebook on Christmas Eve. I don't know the time yet because it kind of depends on my family, but I'll keep you posted, all right? And then we have a break until the new year, okay? Our winter series will begin on, I think it's Friday, January 15th, okay? Friday, January 15th. Go ahead and write that down if you have a pencil, all right? And on Friday, January the 15th, we will be running children's lessons every Friday, just like we have been this entire year, for 8 weeks straight. Okay, so the winter session will be 8 weeks long and run on Fridays. That's for the children's classes, okay? Now for the prep stars, my little ones, my prep stars will begin January 16th, which is a Saturday. We will keep the same time, 10 a.m. Central Time, and that will also run for 8 weeks. Okay, 8 weeks straight every Saturday for my prep stars. All right. We will also keep the same time for the adults and teens class, 3 p.m. Central on Saturdays, beginning January 16th. Okay, these are really important. Write them down. If you have any friends that want to take piano, you know where to send them, right? All right. So those 3 classes are going to be the ones that I will be continuing. Okay. The practice with me, I probably need to run a poll or something. I don't get a whole lot of people that join me for the practice with me live. So I might end up just going straight to YouTube for those. And if you're aware of those practice with me sessions, those are those Monday classes. Those are the ones where I teach and practice each week's assigned songs for the children's class and then the adults and teens class. I do this on purpose because a lot of times when you have a child or perhaps a young adult who may not necessarily be motivated to practice, or they say, I don't know how to practice, The practice with me essentially teaches you how to practice, okay? So that's going to be a really, really important thing to catch, okay? If you noticed on the YouTube channel, nearly every lesson has a practice with me session with it. I say nearly because some of those weeks I was either ill or I was unavailable to do it, or I had a plumber here. So there was different things, but most of them do have a practice session with each one, okay? I have a question here. It says, when is Christmas song time for 6 years old? Okay, so Nikunj, I think our Christmas song that's the best one for your 6-year-old is probably going to be Silent Night. And we're going to do that one on Christmas Eve, okay? I don't quite know the time yet, but if you keep an eye on the page, I'll make sure to post the time way ahead of time. It just depends on my family and what we're doing on Christmas Eve, okay? I hope that answers your question. All right, now back to the practice with me. Like I said, I think I might be going straight to YouTube for those. And you can watch those practice with me's every day if you need to, just to give you the motivation to keep your practice going, right? That's one of the most frequent pieces of feedback that I get from people is they'll start by doing the lesson and they're very, very excited, and they'll go maybe like 4 or 5 lessons in, and then they start to not want to do it. Right? So the motivation behind practice with me, it's a different video. It's got a different flavor, you know. We're a little bit more casual. We have fun. The intention behind it is to help teach you how to practice, right? We extract different musical phrases. We drill musical phrases. We play things hands apart. We play things short, then we play them longer. We play them fast. We slow the tempo down. We do different things to just make it, we mix it up so that it's activating different parts of your brain, okay? This is how to build effective piano practice ethic, right? We're really trying to drill it in you how to practice effectively, okay? That way, by the time you're several months into it, like many of my students are now, you've already had those building blocks of a very solid practice foundation. And you don't necessarily need to be motivated. You have self-motivation then, right? That's a huge thing, right? That's part of being an educator, a music educator, is I want you to have the spark, right? But you need to keep it growing, right? And by setting a really strong practice foundation, we can definitely do that, okay? I'm also, got so many things to say today. I'm also going to be building up as much as possible my base, okay? I want to get as many people on my Discord community as possible. I want to get as many subscribers to the YouTube channel as possible, okay? I want to get just as many people as I can in this piano learning community. And the reason for that is because on March 22nd, 2021, that is our 1-year virtual anniversary. 1 year? You guys, we've been doing this for almost a year. This is crazy. It's so amazing though. It's mind-blowing to me because just to think that we have been doing this for nearly a year and you've made such amazing progress, it's so cool. Honestly, it's so cool. And it's amazing to think that, just a piano teacher in random Texas decided to do virtual lessons as a means of survival, that you're benefiting from it from all across the world, right? And I love it. Every single student that I've been able to reach and touch and teach and have a good time with and have 1-second parties, I just appreciate all of you so much, You've changed my life. So I plan to have a very big, very fun celebration on or near March 22nd. So we'll have to plan something, but don't worry, it'll be on the calendar. It will be broadcast everywhere, okay? So make sure that you're gearing up for that. I'm also going to be having a 100 days of practice contest. Okay. Now, I've done this 100 days of practice contest with my in-person students that I've had for, some of them for several years. And it's very motivating. Okay. Typically, we have a prize at the end, right? So all of the students who reach at least 100 days of practice, their names will be thrown into a drawing. And I'm going to have like this really amazing prize. And when I say really amazing, I mean it, okay? So you really, really, really want to be a part of this 100 Days of Practice contest, okay? Again, we are laying the foundation for excellent practice ethic, for wonderful, solid music skills, right? Understanding how to get better at something. And having a contest is sort of like, the icing on the cake, if you think about it. And who knows, maybe I'll even have a cake. That would be fun. A piano cake. Oh my God. That'd be so cool. So that's going to be a lot of fun, okay? And I will also have something special that I've already been thinking about planned for you on our anniversary, okay? So that's why I need as many people as possible. So if you have any homework from this video, you have 3 things to do, okay? The first thing is join the Discord. Join the Discord, I promise you. The private group will be archived. This is how I get people to move, right? The private group will be archived on January the 1st. So you've got to move today, soon, okay? I think you've got 12 days. Make it happen, friends. The second thing to do, write down those dates for the winter session, right? January 15th, first day for the kids. January 16th, first day for the prep stars and the adults and teens, okay? And the third thing you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you, all of your friends, all of your family, everybody knows what I'm doing, right? Encourage them to subscribe. That's like the easiest thing you can do. You hit the subscribe on YouTube and then you forget about it, right? Whoever wants to watch them will watch, right? But you never know. You might be finding a family, or a family might find me, who has really, really, really wanted to learn how to play the piano, but they haven't had the money for private lessons. Well, I'm doing them for free, right? This is why I'm a donation-based studio. I understand how so many families right now are struggling, and they're looking for things for their family to do that's not going to really hurt them and hurt their budget, right? There's lots of things, there's lots of schools around here and online that cost a lot of money every month, right? And maybe many people can't afford that, right? So they're missing out. But there is another way. There's very high quality music educators out there that are working very hard and want to provide these things to those who wouldn't be your typical piano student or piano family that can afford private lessons, right? Of course, I have private lessons available for those who have the budget to sustain them, but I'm not going to necessarily limit my teaching ability and my gifts just limited to my private students. I know I have so much more to give. I know, you guys see you guys see it multiple times a week. I have so much to give, and I want to be able to reach as many students as I can. So, and if more people know about that, if more people understand why I'm trying to do this, then I think they'll hop on, right? Yes, absolutely. So those 3 things, okay? You do that for me. Join the Discord, write down your dates for the winter session. And the third thing is to share all of this information with your network, okay? I appreciate all of you so much. Any questions? Any more questions? I know I've been talking like crazy. La 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 la. Drop your questions. Let's see. I'll give you a couple seconds if you have any questions. If not, you could just like say something nice. Yeah, we'll see. Anything? Come on, I know somebody has a question. Oh, I see Veronica's on. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Catherine. Jennifer and Danny. Hey, guys. I think Dean is watching. Dean, are you there? Anybody? All right. Well, if none of you have questions right now at the moment, that's perfectly fine. You know you can comment anytime. I will make sure that all of your questions are answered. Okay? Now, I'm going to disconnect. All right? Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. Gina, you're right. Anything we should know about the recital? Yes. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe I forgot to mention this. Everybody watching and everybody who ends up watching, we have our virtual winter recital Sunday evening. Okay? I am in the final stages of putting our big, long video together. And I will be posting on YouTube as a YouTube premiere the video, okay? Once it's, queued up on YouTube, I will have a link to the recital video, okay? Once that link is live, I will drop it everywhere, right? Facebook, YouTube, Discord, Instagram, oh gosh, where else am I? Patreon, it'll be everywhere, okay? And then Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Central, the recital will go live on YouTube, okay? So that's an invitation for you to pop your popcorn, get some candies, hang out on the sofa with your friends and family, and then watch the recital, okay? The best thing you can do for the recital is comment and like the video, okay? Like that video, share it with your friends and family, and then comment. Each performer's name and the name of their song is going to be popping up. So I invite you to give them very nice words of encouragement. Make them feel special. Say nice things about those performers, okay? Because they've worked very hard. All right? Thank you, Gina, for that heads up. That was really important. I think you can hear my dog barking. I'm sorry. All right. Any other last questions? You can drop them in, okay? Let me take a look here. Yes, that is my dog, Lucy. Do you hear her barking? Oh my gosh. I think there's a squirrel outside. Oh, Lucy. Yes. All right. Any last questions? Get them in, okay? I'm going to be disconnecting in about 30 seconds, my friends. All right. Excellent. All right, so I'm going to cut this now. This was fun. In our Discord, we'll be able to do this a little bit more often once I get everybody over there. All right. Now, just because we're moving the group to Discord doesn't mean that I'm shutting down my page on Facebook. I'll still have my page. But as far as the community aspect and the interaction, that will be all on Discord because it's more private. Okay? All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, you will survive. All right, everybody. I'll see you guys very, very soon. All right? Take care.